What would you say is absolute poison to life/society? Crabs in the bucket mentality. People ridiculing or just discouraging others' improvements makes everything worse. Bertrand Russell nailed it with, "The whole problem with the world is that fools and fanatics are always so certain of themselves, and wiser people so full of doubts." Opinion masquerading as journalism. Similarly, opinion masquerading as fact. The number of people that speak with unearned authority on complicated issues is maddening. Especially when they're closed off from alternative ideas. Parents who don't love their kids, and had them just like why not? I think they thought they wanted them before they actually had them. People romanticize child rearing and make it seem like a necessary stage of your life, instead of a choice you are free to not pursue. The near worship of celebrities and the powerful. Infinite scrolling. The monetization/commodification of every little thing. Kinda broad, but an example is the pressure to capitalize on your hobbies and have a side hustle, because even working full-time for so many folks isn't enough to be comfortable anymore. Sure, it's nice to make extra money if you can and you enjoy it, but the fact that it's almost expected nowadays as part of a no excuses grind culture mindset instead of questioning why tons of people working full-time are in poverty is beyond concerning. I used to be a photographer. Until I tried to be a professional photographer. I no longer use my thousands in camera gear. It killed all passion for the art. Corporate influence on government policies. I've been stuck at home for the last 10 days with a sick toddler, so I'm gonna say cocomelon. Everybody has to be right, has always been the problem. Plastic pollution. Greed, that's it. 99% comes back to greed. Social media. Tim. Yeah, that guy. Social media and influencers. 1. Social media. People choose to sacrifice their own future in order to look perfect to people they do not even know or care about. 2. Influencers. 90% of the so-called influencers nowadays are nothing more than a marketing tool. People that scream at their own followers with a megaphone in order to boost some corporation's annual earnings. Not to mention the lack of hashtag ad or hashtag sponsored labels. Disinformation, and it's more effective and faster than I would have never imagined. I grew up believing that democracy inoculated the USA from propaganda and disinformation. Nope. Housing is speculative investment/rent seeking. How many times do we have to go through oversaturated housing markets crashing the entire economy before we just outright ban this unproductive wealth siphon? Social media. I genuinely think that it causes nothing but problems. And I know it's kinda hypocritical to say that while still being on social media, but my thoughts are I don't want it to exist, but if it's going to, I don't want to be the only one not on it and missing out. And I'm pretty sure that's the same thoughts that influence tweens to get on it in the first place. It's lonely to feel like you're the odd one out. Especially when you're younger. The polarizing effect of social media algorithms and their tendency to give popular viewing to fringe extremist creators. Celebrity culture. Greed. Abuse. Domestic. Child. Animal. Refined sugar. I was like, WTF? What this guy got against sugar? Then I remember they put it in everything. Surprised no one has said alcohol. Materialism and extreme wealth. People who have extreme wealth usually have a lot of power, but are completely out of touch with how their decisions affect life for the rest of us. My brothers stank, breath. The need for stardom and popularity. Anti-intellectualism and the profound widespread influence of misinformation. Unnatural and impossible beauty standards. Yep, someone said Kardashians, we can't all take steroids or pay for facial reconstruction. People prioritizing profit over ethical behavior. Facebook. Climate change. Eradication of wildlife/plant life. Our entire approach to food. Particularly in the United States. Hey, thanks for subscribing and liking. It really means a lot to me. While you are here, feel free to hop on over to the last video. See you there. Ronnie.